This thing's super cheap. In fact, I think it's less than half the price of a Glock, but that's a pretty goofy oversight. Man, it's dead nuts, so you can't see this on camera, but there's a deer silhouette that's probably 20 yards through the trees back there. I've got another one at 40 yards. See if I can hit that. Oh. Yeah, I'm missing that one, but it's only like an 8-inch steel target, so don't beat me up too bad. But I'm not gonna let it beat me. I'm gonna hit that thing. There we go. Got your number. Now watch, I talk shit, I'm gonna miss. Of course. All right, we've got 12 more to finish off that third 100-round box. All right, let's get into it. The Tristar Apoch 9mm Glock 19 clone has been absolutely fantastic, especially for the price. If you're looking for a truck gun that, you know, ideally this doesn't happen, but if somebody smashes your window out and takes this, you know, at least you're not down several $100s. So obviously it's not a good thing, but you're not down several $100s. All right, here is the box that it comes in. I still have the 2 original magazines in there. All right, it comes with 2 15-round magazines, a trigger lock, and then it also comes with a little flared mag well. Now, if I take this X300 back off, I want to show you something. So it does have a Picatinny accessory rail on the bottom there. However, this is probably the only thing I didn't like about this gun, and I'll get into that in just a second. Other than that, it is completely part swappable with your standard Glock 19, like everything, all right? It is not optic cut, but it does have fiber optic sights. Now, this is made in Turkey, and I'm sure production is quite a bit cheaper. However, these fiber optic sights are so much better than Glock sights. Like, it can't be that much more Glock. You gotta do something about these stupid plastic sights you guys have been doing for so long. Man, it's so easy to pick up, especially against kind of that leaf foliage on the ground down there. Really, really shoots nicely. Oh, I threw that one high. That last one I missed. As soon as I start talking shit, I miss. So shoots exactly like a Glock. It is compatible with Glock magazines, Glock 19 magazines, so that's probably one of the best features of it. And it comes in a couple different colors. It comes in an FDE, an OD green, and a sniper gray, and obviously the black that you see here. All right, now I do want to show you something. It's a little bit minor, but take it for what it's worth. All right, see the gap right here. Now, this may only be a problem with the X300 because of how the rail keys on the X300 do not give you options to move them forward and backwards like most of the Streamlight options do. But if you plan to run an X300 on this, what I want you to notice is this has Picatinny rail. Now, this does come with a Picatinny rail key, but that's not going to fix this. And notice there's 2 slots here. The Glock notch sits right in line with the raised portion right here. So it doesn't, this notch does not match up with either of these 2 notches. On a Glock, it is aligned perfectly so that it meets up beautifully with the trigger guard. Unfortunately, on this Picatinny version, I can't catch that back notch and I have to push it up to that forward one, creates this big old gap. It does still seem to holster fine. Granted, these 6000 series from Safari Lands are very forgiving. I don't have other holsters that accommodate the X300. So for a sub $300 gun, it's hard to focus too much on something like that, but it was just something I noticed in my testing and worth letting you know as well. And believe it or not, the trigger on this is actually, I would argue, better than a Glock. That's a low bar to overcome, but it is better. So it still has the same amount of creep and take up. However, it's not as gritty when you actually pull through the wall. So in my mind, a little bit better trigger on this. So because of our friendly communists at YouTube, I cannot link in the description below to where to get this. If you're interested in it, you're gonna have to do your own due diligence and find it. But that is it, guys. The Tristar Apoch, great little truck gun, especially for the price. Can't really go wrong. Full Glock parts compatibility, really nicely done. That's it, guys. If you like this video, do me a favor, consider subscribing, consider giving the video a like. I've got a lot more great content to come, and I'll see you in the next one.